Laissez bon temps roulé. How's it going, everybody? Great to see you today. There is going to be a Mardi Gras party, hence the beads, coming up on Friday, February 28th that will benefit Peaches Pantry and the Peaches Pantry Youth Leadership Fund. And that is why we are checking in here today on this episode of Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. It is my pleasure to be seated right next to our esteemed City Councilman Mark Rodriguez to talk about this, man.
Oh
Good to
yeah,
see you,
man.
Mark.
Always good to see you. Always good to see you,
No,
man.
thank you for taking the time. Okay, Mardi Gras Party.
Right on.
Right away, you're thinking, you're thinking Bourbon Street, you're thinking
Yeah.
New Orleans, you're thinking jazz. Is that what this party is going to be all about?
It's definitely going to be all about. It's going to be a Bourbon Street theme. Feel the music. I can give you a little spoiler. It's going to be Desert Fever. Imagine Desert Fever at a party.
The greatest house band in all the land.
Yeah, playing some music. They're trying to get some horns added in. Hopefully, they can do more of that. As you know, they have they can add and take away from their little band. So I'm really looking forward to hearing them. I always love hearing them play. They're going to be supplying the music for the night. So obviously, we're going to have beads. We're going to have a lot of dancing. Hopefully, a lot of giveaways, raffles, which we're still looking for people to obviously donate to that raffle. Give us so we can donate those baskets, things like that. Which again, all of this goes towards Peaches Pantry, which helps us support our youth leadership fund. So it supports our youth here in the local area, not just here, because some of our youth that are part of our youth commission, youth council, they go to school in Tombstone and homeschool, things like that. So it's our whole community that gets supported by this, and in turn we get to do really cool things like sending to DC next month in March, where they go to the Capitol, get to see their legislators, talk to them one-on-one, give them the youth perspective of what they see in our community, how it affects them, straight from their mouth to their legislators, which is a opportunity they may not ever get again in their life. So that's why it's so important that I love taking them to every March up to DC. And while we're there, a lot of free things that are really cool to do, like Smithsonian. They're normally jam-packed days, but we got it. You can't be in DC and not take the kids to the Smithsonian Museum, something like that. So.
Right.
Unfortunately, right now the White House tours are closed still, so doesn't look like we're going to do that. But still, we're still going to have a lot of cool stuff to do in DC. But going back to the party that supports this
on February 28th, it is a Friday night, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's going to be out of Ocotillo Hall off of East Highway 90.
Yeah, if you're not familiar, it used to be Dillon's back in the day, out past the hospital. It is now a venue. Obviously, that's where we're going to host this party at on a Friday, like you said. So, for those of you that work after work, just go home, change some Mardi Gras clothes. Get ready to have some beads and dancing and food. Cajun food will be there.
That was the kind of food I was going to ask. Yes. It says New Orleans style dinner. What does that entail? Are we talking crawfish boil? Or are we talking?
Yeah. So the menu's not specifically set yet, but it will be Cajun type food. Is what I can tell you for sure. And again, the band is that we talked about already.
The greatest house band in all the land, Desert Fever.
For sure. Those guys and girls.
Yes.
Great band. So yeah, Cash Bar will be available there as well. So. So think of some Mardi Gras drinks, maybe a hand grenade or maybe some kind of daiquiri, so all in theme with the Mardi Gras.
That'll be so much fun. So live music, dancing, New Orleans style dinner, all to benefit Peaches Pantry. For those who don't know, Sarah Pacheco and the whole Peaches Pantry movement. What does Peaches Pantry do in our surrounding area?
So I like to say that they feed the child, they feed our children's stomachs. Those that are to make sure they're not hungry, and along with the Youth Leadership Fund, we feed their minds. So it's a very, very good partnership that we have. Peaches Pantry is our 501c arm, our fundraising avenue that we have for our youth council and our youth commission. So it's a really good partnership. They're constantly making sure that youth in our area are not hungry, whether that's pickup or they even deliver food bags, food boxes to anybody who might need it. And this all started because, our educators, our teachers realized, hey, some kids aren't eating and they're not eating when they go home either. So Peaches Pantry is a great organization that really fills that void through our community. It's full of volunteers. There's a bunch of entities out there that are doing things on the side to make sure that the pantry stays full all along our community. So they're always taking donations for food as well. And you can go to their website at any time too and donate to them. And if you don't want to come to the party, you can always go to the website and donate that way. Just put a little note. It's for the Youth Leadership Fund if you want. And then we also have some sponsorship levels for the party. So
sponsorships are still available.
Still
for
available.
Friday, February 28th, the Mardi Gras Party to benefit Peaches Pantry and their Youth Leadership Fund.
Yeah, so all those sponsorships, again, that money goes towards this same initiative. We have Queen sponsorship for $500, our King sponsorship for $1,000, and our Royal Court for $2,000. And of course, that comes with some things, some perks, a table for so many, either 4, 6, or 8. Your marketing, your table on your signs, things like that to market your business that you have as well. Or if not, just show up for the party. Go online and buy tickets. It's available online. I've posted it on Facebook, the events out there, but you can buy tickets up there. And please, just join us for some fun. If anything, just come out and let's pack Ocotillo Hall for a good cause.
It's going to be amazing. So sponsorship's still available. And again, looking back at the front part, look at this, by the way. Isn't that gorgeous? Should I hold it right there, John? Are we good right there? That's a gorgeous flyer. It has all the feels of the New Orleans style party that is waiting for you at the Ocotillo Hall, Friday, February 28th. So, Mark, all that comes down left is buying the tickets.
Buying your tickets, right? That. Yeah, you can get your tickets to go on Eventbrite, right? So you can go to Eventbrite or go to midtownevents.org. Either way, there's a QR code on this flyer right here. It also takes you right to the tickets as well.
Or you can, in the post description, you can tap on something. Yeah, exactly.
So you can put it on later. So, go in there, buy tickets. They're $45 for a single ticket or $80 for bring a friend. Whatever that means. If that's a couple, if it's a friend, whatever. So 2 for $80, basically. It's a great deal.
And $80 for a couple to go out for a night and have 4 hours of absolute fun. Live music, dancing, a New Orleans-style dinner, and knowing that it's going toward a great recipient of Peaches Pantry and the Peaches Youth Leadership Fund. How long have you been doing the DC trips?
This will be our second year.
Okay.
Last year was our first year, and I want to do this. I want to just keep doing it. So whatever I can do to keep supporting our youth to make sure they make these trips. We're taking three youth and a chaperone this year, so 4 total. And like I said, I want to do this every March.
Does it happen over spring break?
It does.
Okay.
It normally coincides with our spring break in Sierra Vista. Obviously, some spring breaks are different than others, but it normally does coincide with our spring break. So it's easier for the kids to take some days off and travel during those times. It also coincides a little bit with cherry blossoms in DC, so it's kind of cool.
Springtime.
Sometimes we hit it, sometimes we don't. But it's just a great time of year to be in DC. It usually isn't snowing anymore. It's just perfect weather, so it's a good time to travel.
Well, it's a wonderful organization that does so much in our community for the kids in our community, which is why we love highlighting things like this. This Mardi Gras Party coming Friday, February 28th, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Ocotillo Hall. For more details, check the post description, and you can find out how you can get tickets. Get those tickets today, or if you'd like to be a sponsor. Or if you're not able to be a sponsor, or you're not able to go to the party, you can always donate to Peaches Pantry through their website, or you can volunteer. Even better, be one of the people to carry around those food bags to the children in our community who need it so desperately. Mark, thanks for letting us check in with you today, man. I appreciate it. And thank you for watching this episode of Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. The Mardi Gras Party is happening over at Ocotillo Hall on East Highway 90, Friday, February 28th, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. You got your music with the greatest house band in all the land, that being Desert Fever. You got your dancing, you got your New Orleans-style dinner, photo booth, raffles. And again, if you would like to donate a raffle prize, please contact Mark or contact Peaches Pantry, and they will take care of that for you. And again, help support the kids in our community. If you could do us a favor, share this video around, maybe tag some people who you'd like to be that +1. They'll bring a friend to the Mardi Gras Party to benefit Peaches Pantry and the Peaches Youth Leadership Fund. Tag them in this video, share this video around, do all those fun social media things that help us out so much. And of course, if you always get value added from the things we do here on Cool FM Live, leave us a thumbs up, leave us a follow. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll check in with you again later on. Thank you, man. Awesome.